The hills above Los Angeles burned, a sight both mesmerizing and terrifying. Smoke filled the sky, a grim reminder of the power of nature. The once clear blue skies were now a canvas of gray and black, painting a picture of despair. Wildfires, fueled by drought and wind, raged through the city. The relentless flames showed no mercy, consuming everything in their path. Homes were lost, lives were disrupted, and fear gripped the hearts of millions. Families were forced to flee, leaving behind memories and possessions. The City of Angels was facing a fiery demon. The iconic skyline was overshadowed by the ominous glow of the fires. This was not the first time, and it would not be the last. History had shown that Los Angeles was no stranger to such devastation. The recent wildfires in Los Angeles have been some of the most destructive in its history. Entire communities were reduced to ashes, leaving a trail of heartbreak. The dry conditions, combined with strong Santa Ana winds, created a perfect storm for disaster. The winds acted as a bellows, fanning the flames and spreading them rapidly. Sparks from power lines, carelessly discarded cigarettes, and even arson were all it took to ignite the tinderbox. The smallest spark could lead to a massive inferno. The speed at which the flames spread was horrifying. In mere moments, what was once a green landscape turned into a sea of fire. Entire neighborhoods were engulfed in a matter of hours. The fire moved with a ferocity that left little time for escape. The heat was so intense that it melted metal and turned asphalt to goo. The sheer power of the fire was almost unimaginable. The air was thick with smoke, making it difficult to breathe. People donned masks, trying to shield themselves from the choking haze. The smell of burning wood and plastic lingered in the air, a constant reminder of the devastation. The aftermath was a haunting scene of smoldering ruins and charred remains. Among the many fires that ravaged the Los Angeles area, the Palisades fire stood out as the most destructive in the city's history. This inferno, which began near the Getty Center, scorched its way through thousands of acres, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. The fire's intensity was fueled by drought-stricken vegetation and driven by relentless winds, making it nearly impossible to control. The Palisades fire was a monster, consuming everything in its path. Homes, businesses, and even a beloved community center were reduced to ashes. The fire burned for days, defying the efforts of even the bravest firefighters. The relentless flames showed no mercy, spreading rapidly and unpredictably. The toll was staggering, with hundreds of homes lost and billions of dollars in damages. The community was left in shock and mourning. The aftermath of the Palisades fire was a stark reminder of the power of nature and the vulnerability of human settlements. Firefighters from all over the state came to assist, battling the blaze with everything they had. Their efforts, though heroic, were often thwarted by the sheer ferocity of the fire. In the end, the Palisades fire left an indelible mark on Los Angeles, a testament to the destructive power of wildfires and the resilience of the communities affected. The scale of the disaster was immense. Over 100,000 acres burned across Los Angeles County. Thousands of structures were damaged or destroyed. The human cost was also significant. While there were no reported deaths from the fires themselves, the stress and displacement took a toll on residents. Evacuation orders forced tens of thousands of people from their homes. The images of fleeing residents, their cars packed with belongings, were heartbreaking. Shelters were set up across the city, providing refuge for those who had lost everything. The fires highlighted the vulnerability of life in fire-prone areas. Firefighters from across California and neighboring states rushed to help battle the blazes, responding to the call of duty with unwavering courage and determination. They worked tirelessly, putting their lives on the line to protect homes and businesses, often working through the night in grueling conditions. The cost of fighting the fires was enormous, not just in terms of financial resources, but also in the emotional and physical toll on the firefighters and the communities affected. AccuWeather estimated the total economic impact to be in the tens of billions of dollars, a staggering figure that underscores the severity of these natural disasters. The fires left behind a trail of destruction, but they also exposed the deep connection between climate change and the increasing frequency and intensity of wildfires, a connection that cannot be ignored. The dry conditions and high winds that fueled the fires are becoming more common as the planet warms, creating a perfect storm for these devastating events. The Los Angeles wildfires were a wake-up call, a stark reminder that climate change is not a distant threat but a present danger, demanding immediate and sustained action.